Hi, Tony here at Views from the Man Cave, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a brand new pair of boots from French manufacturer Furygan. Okay, so these boots are hot off the press. These are a brand new boot from Furygan. These are called the Caprino. This is the coffee colour. They also come in black. There's a lot of great functionality to what is a very nice looking boot. They're waterproof, they're breathable, they've got a lot of protection, they've got some D3O armour in them, and a great sole. So let's get them on the bench and I can take you through some of the details of these boots. We'll start with the just the overall look of them. This coffee coloured boot I think is a fantastic looking boot. Looks like a very casual work boot. It has a stitched sole. And on the bottom of that sole you've got this really nice rubber grip. The advantages I guess of this stitched sole is that over time as this wears, any decent cobbler will be able to replace the sole on this. It's like a standard Goodyear welted sole. As we move through the boot, it's got a hard toe protector, it's got the same in the heel, and it's on the outer and the inner part of the ankle there is the D3O armour. The advantage of this, as opposed to having a really hard plate, is that obviously it is relatively soft, so you don't get that rubbing on your ankles on the inside, but obviously under impact it hardens and it protects you. If you look at the branding, it's pretty minimal. You've got a little bit of Furygan branding on the side here. You've got a little bit across on this leather tab which is on the bottom lace. But you could take that off if you wanted to. The only other part is on the rear label. They haven't gone for a reflective strip, they've just put a Furygan logo at the back there. Turning to the lacing, it's a standard lacing system, but the last two eyelets at the top of these speed clips, which makes the boot very easy to get on and off. I do struggle a little bit with one of the other pairs of boots that I wear that is quite hard. You have to really open it right up to get your foot in it. This, you can just pull that apart, slide your foot in, pull the laces tight, whip the top couple in to pull it nice and tight around your ankle. A really nice feature. Looking at the inside, well, you've got the Sympatex lining, which this offers you the waterproof and breathable lining, and it goes right up to the top of the tongue. You've also got a gusseted tongue as here, so there's nowhere for that water ingress to come in and go in. Eventually, I guess if it's really wet, the water potentially will run up. But the problem with boots that are not full length, as anybody knows that's ridden these in terms of waterproofness, is that the water goes in the top. But with that speed clip fit, you've got an ability to pull that tight around your ankle, and you've got a really nice comfortable padded wicking pad around the top there that helps with that. That gusset also helps to keep things warm. It's a pretty sturdy boot. It's nice and heavy. It's pretty stiff. It's got some flex in it, but it's not so stiff that you wouldn't want to wear these walking around all day. Styled very similar, I guess, to the Red Wing Iron Rangers, with this extra stitched on toe box section. And the one thing you'll notice about these, as some other boots, it doesn't have a shifter patch stitched onto the front of the boot, so you will get marks. I've been wearing these a little bit to test them out, and I've already started to get a mark from my shifter on the front there. Personally, I don't mind that. I think it gives the boots a little bit of character. I don't mind if that scuffs up a little bit. Some people might do, but there's plenty of things on the market. You can get the Acme protector that fits on the bottom lace and sits on the front there, or there's a few that you can slide over the toe which will protect that, but that's just one thing you need to be aware of. Now, all in all, I found these to be a really smart looking pair of boots, very comfortable to wear, flexible enough that you don't have any problems on the bike and you can walk around all day, but they've got acres and acres of protection in them. I have to declare a preference. I tend to prefer a boot that's either got a flat or a wedge or a very small kicked heel, as opposed to a standard heel like this. I just like to move my feet around on the pegs, and I find that I've got used to wearing a flatter soled boot. But actually I didn't find this to be a problem, and it does actually give you a nice place to obviously rest your foot on the foot pegs. All in all, at the price point, these retail at around about £160. I think they're a fantastic value for money. The construction is really nice. The quality of the leather is good. You've got the waterproof lining with the breathability. I think as a new boot from Furygan, I think these are going to sell really well. I think they're going to be really popular. As I said, there's a link in the top corner for you to click on, which will take you through to the website to give you more details. If you've got any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you like what I'm doing with these videos, then please subscribe, because the more subscribers I get, obviously the more I can keep these videos coming through. And until next time, ride safe, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.